Alright guys, so I just wanted to do a new video kind of showing now that I have everything all put back together on the MIXARS Duo. I'm going to hopefully make this as fast as possible, but I'm going to share some of my likes and dislikes of the mixer. Okay, so first off, let's uh, let's get into the mini innofader. Now that I opened it up, took out that little tension spring, lubed up the faders. Let's check the performance and the cut-in time. Me personally, I think the cut-in time on these is actually better than the Rain 62, but I'll let you judge for yourself. So here we go. It's already in. One more time. Already in. So let's try this again. Ready? Hopefully, let's see if they're getting. Are you getting this? Okay, so check this out. In. So that's pretty damn impressive in my book. Okay, so let's see how this fader performs. Oops, sorry, give me a sec here. So not bad. Okay, the only thing that I'm going to have issue with is the faders in for the volumes. They call them alpha faders. They're just regular analog style faders. So for me, you know, I don't like that I'm going from a super smooth fader to a fader that's nowhere near as smooth. And if you want to do a comparison, here's your comparison. That, and then let's try it on this. I'm gonna pass out. Anyway, so that is my only complaint with this mixer is the volumes. The cool thing about this mixer, though, it does have volume control, curve and reverse. That's awesome. That is where the Tractor Z2 kind of fell short. Was that it didn't have the the curve and reverse. So let's try that out real quick. So let me show you here. So here's your curve. Okay, you could have it as a gradual fade, or you can have it as a quick cut in. So the other cool thing is you can reverse it. That's sick. The only I would say advantage to a Tractor Z2 is that all three faders are mini innofaders, so they're all smooth. Now, where the Tractor Z2 falls off is that it doesn't have volume curve or reverse, so that's where they kind of fall off there. Now, as far as I'm going to talk about the mini innofaders, and I guess this is going to the manufacturers of the mini innofaders. Guys, please stop putting tension springs in your faders. Scratch DJs, we live and die by the smoothness of our faders. And if there's resistance in the fader, then it's going to hinder the performance, especially on the Tractor Z2, man. It really feels like you're really pushing a brick on those. And unless you take them apart, which is damn near impossible to do unless you have the right tools and you want to unsolder, and I've already done a tutorial on how to do that. But why even make DJs go through all of that? Just make your faders, you know, like this without the tension spring in there. You know, I mean, maybe it's just my opinion, but you know, if you have a different opinion or if you agree with me, comment below and let me know. You know, maybe we can get a hold of Elliot Marks and let him know, hey man, you stop putting these tension springs in these mini innovators. You know, when they're not in there, man, these things are awesome. I mean, I put these mini innovators up there with all of the rest of the faders, the Rain 62s, the Magval, all that stuff. You know what I mean? I definitely like this mini innovator, especially when it doesn't have any resistance in it. But other than that, the only other well, I won't say a drawback, but what takes a second to get used to is the thinness of the crossfader knobs and the actual volume knobs. They're really thin. You know, and if you're used to coming up on a Vestex mixer or even a Rain or even a Pioneer S9, or even like the Jesse Dean fader, you can see, like, look at the difference in thickness of the caps here. So that's actually real thick. Look how thin this is. This reminds me of like the old Pioneer mixers with these fader caps. They're really, really thin, you know. So let's get a closer look at that, I guess. So look how, oh, let's see here. That ain't gonna work. Here we go. Look how, there we go. Geez, it's kind of hard to do this, but look how thin that is. Look how thin that is compared to that. Sorry if this is really hard. I'm doing this kind of backwards. But look how thick that fader cap is. So, you know, even with the Pioneer S9, I mean, look how thick that fader cap is. You know, it's a lot thicker. So it does take a second to get used to. But other than that, from my perspective, being a scratch DJ, those, I guess, are my only shortcomings of this mixer so far. I haven't really tried it with Serato DJ yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to love it. This mixer is going to come in handy, especially for traveling. You know, I don't really want to take out my 62 or take out my S9, so this will become my travel mixer. And another thing, hopefully MIXARS, when they come out with, or they switch the innofaders with their Pro X Fade faders, hopefully they decide to come out with some line faders that are smooth, you know, just like their crossfader, their new, what did I just say? Crossfader, or their Pro X Fade. There you go. Jeez, I can't believe I just forgot about that. Their Pro X Fade faders. So maybe you'll be able to mod these ones to fit those faders as well. So please, MIXARS, please, take my advice. I've been doing this for a really long time, like 18 years. We want our faders to all be the same. We don't want one fader here as opposed to one fader here, okay? So anyway, props to MIXARS for putting out a dope freaking product. I love this mixer, and hopefully this helps you guys out. If you're looking for a mixer that's kind of budget minded, you know, you don't want to spend upwards of a lot more money, like for the 62 or the S9, the MIXARS Duo with Serato DJ is the mixer to go with. So hopefully this helps you guys out. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. Peace.